Yes, sir. We are back at it again. Game number 2 of week number 12. We only have a couple more games after this one in regards to the regular season. It's been moving smooth, but we still got to make sure we get all of the homies the limelight. Make sure we show some love to the YouTube channel, the forum, the Discord, all the good stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe. But we got to talk about this next game here. We got Redridge University taking on Orlando Tech. The Orlando Tech Wildcats there in their first season. And if you want to call it a successful season, I think it was a successful season, me personally. They don't have the wins personally, but they've shown out and showed up in a lot of games this season. They've had a lot of highlights. They have a really great tight end along with the great culture that they're trying to construct here. They just need a little bit more work. They don't have all the juice quite yet, but how this league works is going to be coming full circle for them eventually. I already know that Maddie's got something cooking, something nice for the squad here in Florida. Can't wait to see what they do in the future, but we still got to see them in their final game of the season here. I'm setting everything up on this side, doing everything like I'm supposed to do, getting it right for them. I forgot what field they're in. Actually, no, I didn't. It's going to be this one here. Just double checking the weather. It's going to be a rainy day here. It's going to be a day game. I'm going to make it no wind here for this one. And make sure you like and subscribe. Like I always say, I'm going to go ahead and flip to the expert picks like this. See how they're looking. OTech is the heavy favorites, as they should. So I can't wait to see them get their victory, do what they need to do to get started on this one. Make sure you show some love to the homies like I always say. And let's get a kick started, man. I'm ready to get a kick started. If you are, hit the play game button. Let's go ahead and get to the commentary. Not from the ones I was talking about a little bit earlier, the whole bullet pass and what does Mike Steele be saying? He be saying a whole bunch of random stuff. It's like us. He said, how fast you were going there, son? No, we're not going to be doing that today. We're going to go ahead and talk about these players as well. Go ahead and bring their roster up really, really fast as this game loads up. Shout out to the Orlando Tech Wildcats. They're going to be running the all-black set. And then you got Redridge with the white and black jersey set there. And we're underway here in Orlando, Florida. And it's going to be the homie Bray taking that from the 20-yard line, taking that to around the 40. Close to the 40-yard line. No Tech's going to start this one off. They're looking for the score. And hopefully they could get their biggest victory of the season against Redridge. It should be a solid set for them, passing it right side. Not quite getting that completion there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. I'm bringing up the roster here really quick. And I'm going to go over this offensive set here for OTech as they go ahead and hand it off to Ashton Boone. Got some room, and he's going to get close to the first down mark. They're going to give it to him, 1st and 10. At the quarterback position, they got Denzel Dynamite. Shout out to Joel. Running back Ashton Boone, you just seen him on that play right there. Katie Bray, Nathaniel Darby, Braylon Presley, and Dreams Nelson will be the wide receivers there for OTech. And they also have the homie Evan Hunt, possibly tight end of the year candidate. So make sure you watch out for him in the awards show coming up a little bit later in a couple weeks or so. Going into the next set of games here. I mean, actually, I'll talk about the defense in a little bit. But they also do have Nick Kicks at the kicking punter spot as they threw an interception to Redridge. They're going to go ahead and take the ball away from OTech. They said just because we're a D2 team doesn't mean you can sleep on us. It's going to be Jimmy Conzelman passing that left side. And it's going to be no good there. It's going to be 2nd 10. And since we're on defense, we can go ahead and talk about them as well. Linebackers, they got big hits. They got Nick Martinez. They got Maddox Lee and Gum Arabic at the linebacker spot. Defensive end side of things, they got Malachi Duncan. They have Randall Hawkins. And they have Nightmare Nelson holding it down. And that defensive set I just said there held them to a 3-and-out right after the interception. So that's just going to be all good to go for OTech. He's going to set up 4th and 5, sending that one. That's not going anywhere past the past the line of scrimmage. Not even past the first down marker. So that's going to give OTech pretty much some solid field position. Let's just call it that. I was going to say something crazy, but it's not quite that. It's going to be quick pitch left side. Boone's going to catch it out the backfield down to the 35-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming up.
Green 29. Green.
Denzel Dynamite passing his left side, and the pass off the mark. It's going to be offsides, though, from Redridge. So that's going to move him up a little bit closer to that 30-yard line, making that 2nd down a lot easier to get. Let me close this window out, make sure that it's all fresh and ready for the gameplay. It's going to be caught by Braylon Presley down to the 4-yard line. Solid play there. It's going to be 1st and goal. And off Boone, turn up field, and almost got into the end zone off of the roll. Almost rolled off of that defender into the end zone, but not quite there. It's going to put him into a 2nd and goal situation and look to punch the ball into the end zone, and Boone smacked in the backfield. There goes Chamberlain. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Inside that 5-yard line, it's always tough to get those points, especially in the CSFA. It's going to be 3rd and goal. They're looking for the pass across the middle of the field and over the head of everyone. It's going to be 4th and goal there. Otech's going to have to settle for the field goal. Right side is going to be good to go there for Otech. Can they get the points on the board is the question. Nick Hicks is not going to do it. That's going to be no good. And Otech's going to have to wait a little bit to get some points on the board. But they can get a quick stop here on defense. I'll put them back in field position to get where they need to be. It's going to be Consummate across the middle of the field. Should have been picked, but not quite there. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Green 46.
Send the blitz, doesn't get home. Deflected at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up.
Ready.
And that's going to be another quick stop there. Otech's defense is on their game right now, just giving their offense enough chances to be great. And that's going to be a punt received around the 46-yard line or so. Randall Hawkins getting it past the 40. We're right at the 40. It's going to be 1st and 10, Otech. Otech looking to put some points on the board. Only won one game this season, looking to make it number 2. A pitch left side incomplete. That's going to be offsides penalty once again. Redridge, the culprit there, move it up in 1st and 5. Hand off again to Boone. He's going to juke the other way and try to make it around the corner. He's going to get 2 on the play. That was an interesting move there by the running back. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Pitch right side. Nice blocking and the 1st down play inside the 25. They go down to the 23. Here comes Otech making some moves here. And off. Boone's going to get inside the 20 after that play. Is going to set up a 2nd and medium situation. You love to see it. Keeping the drive moving. And off knows a fake hit as he throws, and that's going nowhere. And luckily for Redridge, they had a man wide open. If Denzel had a little bit more time, they would have caught him on that sidelines there. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here. It's going to be a pitch left side. Got some room. 1st down yardage? No, just a little shy. They're 4th and inches, and it's going to be from the left hash this time. Nick Kick's going to have a chance to redeem himself a little bit further than the last time, but should be makeable here. And actually, it's not makeable. It's going to be 31 yards, no good. So far, we got 3 sets of kickers here up to this weekend. No one's really been able to get the job done. Nick Kick's going to have to work on the accuracy along with the power there. And it's going to be Jim Thorpe there on the carry, a gain of around 9 on the play. Councilman passing again. Pressure is going to have to send that one away. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Once again, Otech hasn't really been allowing too many yards up to this point. If the defense can hold up, they can get this ball back once again. It's going to be a handoff. Thorpe turns upfield, reaches out, and they're going to give it to him. A nice play by the running back. He's going to move the chains. 1st and 10. Conzelman passing this one right side. It's going to be picked off by Dennis. And that's going to be down to the 30-yard line. Better than a punt. And that's going to be the end of the first. Right after that play, O-Tech is moving down the field. They're looking to punch the ball into the end zone. 3rd time should indeed be the charm. They're going to set up for this set here. It's going to be DD passing this left side. There goes Evan Hunt. There goes that tight end. It's going to be 2nd and 6 after that play. Hand off Boone, looking left side, chopped down before he can make a 1st down gain. It's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. Pistol formation, handoff, Boone, turn up and chop down before he can make it past the 20. But it should be a makeable kick here from around 38 yards here or so. Nick Hicks has done it before. Kicks up, and kick should be no good. Once again, had the power, but not the accuracy once again. 2 times, could not get it between the uprights. And that's going to be a 0-0 ball game here for O-Tech, keeping them in the ball game. O-Tech needs to get the job done when they get the opportunities. It's going to be 2nd and 8 here. Hand off Thorpe and chopped in the backfield. There goes Whittington on the play. 3rd and 12 coming up. Passing again, right side, incomplete. And that's going to set up another stop here from this O-Tech defense. Doing everything they can to get their offense moving. And this has been a little bit the issue for O-Tech, a bit inconsistent. Sometimes they could find their way, and other times they've just been a little bit too much into their own heads. But Dawkins is going to have a real respectable return to get them inside Redridge territory. It's going to be up to this offense to put points on the board. We've seen it in the last game. The kicker had a little bit of issues knocking it through. But if they can get the job done, passing it wide open to the right side, Nathaniel Darby, I kind of shot myself in the foot with that one. But hey, touchdown O-Tech, and they're going to put points on the board just like that. Good job there from the Wildcats. Their first touchdown of the game. It's going to be Nick Hicks. Not quite successful with the field goals, but the extra point is all good to go. It's going to be a 7-0 ball game here for O-Tech. Good job there by the Wildcats once again. Looking pretty in that black and purple. It's going to be sending it away. Redridge looking to respond. It's going to be Hudson on the return right up the middle. Number 80 past the 30. Down to the 31-yard line. 6 minutes, 54 seconds left in this one. It's going to set up 1st and 10. The 4 wide out set, pitching it to the right side is going to be Thorpe, getting around 3 or 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. Handoff, it's going to be Nagurski. Not quite the 1st down mark, but it's going to be third down and 1. And here comes O-Tech with another chance for the stop. They can get off the field here. It's going to bode well for their chances. Pitch right side, and Thorpe's going to lunge over and not quite get it past the marker. If you look at the ball, it's right on the 1st down line, but not quite past it. It's going to be not the first punt, but it's going to be 1st down coming up here for O-Tech. Dawkins going to take as much as he can past the 30, down to the 31-yard line. And here comes O-Tech. Pitch right side, got a nice hold, but that defensive lineman got off just in the nick of time. 2nd and 6 coming up. I was discussing with some of the running backs here in this league. Running back is definitely a position where your work rate will really show on the field. You see guys like Tom Edwards and guys like Ulf Jacobson, like those type of guys. They put in the work. And the results have been showing out, especially for the former that I said, Tom Edwards. He was a little bit struggling in the beginning of the season, but he took it upon himself. He's been putting in the work. He's been updating. And the results has been really showing out for him. He's been taking his carries like a grown man, as you say. And that's getting him the results that he's been wanting. ever since he's pretty much been in the league. So real good job from him. And I'm looking forward to see his development. We'll see him in the next game. But they believe in the next game. Yeah. We'll see him in. Actually, no, take that back. We'll see them in the final game. The top two backs in the league going up against each other. As we go ahead and hand off to Thorpe. He's got a little room, and he got belted after he gets a gain of 6. Third and 4 coming up here. 3 minutes 22 seconds left in this one. Checking the recording here, is going to be 15 minutes and a half. So far so good. A nice stop there from the defensive player. Big hits, putting a big hit on the offensive player. It's going to be 4th and 6 coming up. A hit behind the scrimmage. Behind the line of scrimmage. There you go. And it's going to be Randall Hawkins with another return here past the 40. Taking it to around the 40-yard line. Right exactly at the 40-yard line. O-Tech looking to add another set of points here before half. Put some more pressure on Redridge. Hand off to the left side. Got some room. He's going to get maybe 2 or 3 on the play. 2nd and 8. Double checking a few things here. Passing the left side and incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up here.
Ready, go.
Looking for the conversion. Handoff Boone. Solid blocking, but not quite past the first down marker there. It's going to be 4th and 3 coming up here. Sending that one. Could not quite pin him, but that's going to be going into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes Redridge once again on offense. Final 2 minutes of the second quarter. Game's been kind of moving pretty quick on this one. A lot of run plays. So Councilman passing it right side. Caught by Casper. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up here.
Green 17. Tonight.
Councilman passing again. Quick to the left. Thorpe makes the catch but can't turn the ball up the field. There goes Maddox Lee on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 7. O-Tech's defense playing fairly lights out. Hasn't really allowed any big plays here. Thorpe up the middle. He's not getting the first down that way. He's going to get as close as he can to the 30 before getting shut down. It's going to be 4th and 3 coming up here. Redridge once again gets stopped before halftime. And once again, I'm going to be going over these stats as much as I can right before we get into the second half. Randall Hawkins gives them some favorable field position. 1 minute 9 seconds left in the first half. 5 wide out set here for DD. Denzel Dynamite right side and incomplete. Now I probably jinxed him because I called him the wrong name. My bad, Joel. 2nd and 10. 4th and 13. Pass right side wide open, and that's an open drop. And he had a lot of green in front of him. If he was able to turn upfield, it's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up here. 4 for 14 on the day. They're going to try to run play up the middle and get shut down. That's going to be a quick stop there from Redridge. And they're going to call their second to last timeout, see if they can get some momentum before halftime. Sitting as far as he can is Nick Hitz. Actually, not Nick Hitz, Nick Martinez. But good job. Like I said, Nick Hitz and Big Hits, and it's actually Nick Kicks. I keep getting them all confused. 2 main names the same. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Redridge. Going to be Cosman sitting pretty in the pocket, but the pass was not as pretty as that pocket. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here.
Green 1 tonight.
Councilman passing it at the middle of the field. No good there. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 coming up. O-Tech still has a timeout if need be, if they can get the stop.
Red 31. Red tonight.
They're going to elect to run the ball and get stuffed. O-Tech calls their final timeout. They're looking to get some points before half. They're going to set up inside the 15 for the punt is Redridge. Sending that one away is Chandler. It looks like O-Tech will get field position inside Redridge territory. And it's going to be down at the 43-yard line. O-Tech looking for the victory once again. This will be their 2nd on the season. And it will be a solid mark for them to set as they move into the next portion of the season. next portion of, well, not next portion, but next season. Moving to the next season. 2nd and 10 coming up after that incomplete pass. Once again, the pass plays has been a little inconsistent there all season long. Passing it, looking for a man, looking left side, and incomplete. Could have got him inside the 15 with that play, but no dice. It's going to be 3rd and 10 with 22 seconds left. Going to be Denzel, quick pitch, left side, and incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 10 coming up. Nick kicks, looking for the pin, and he's going to do just that inside the 5. They go down at the 5-yard line, actually, and it's going to be 1st and 10. No one really said anything to me about this, but I did horizontally flip the end zones there for OTech as I was just playing through the games, just so we could get that the wording the right way. But looks good to me. If it looks good to you, I do like these colors there. The purple, the gray, and the black, and the white is some of my favorite color schemes in the league in general. And that's going to be incomplete there. OTech with another stop there on 2nd down. But they still need to get through 3rd down. Let's see how they get this one done. Hand off Thorpe, and he's not getting the 1st down. That's going to close out half numero uno. OTech on top there with 4 for 17 on the day. 73 yards there for Denzel Dynamite, along with 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Good job from him. And we're going to go ahead and move on. 16 for 50 on the day for Ashton Boone. Good job so far. Brendan Presley with that one nice catch, 1 for 26. And then we had Tharby with the 1 for 42 on the touchdown pass. Good job from him. Defensively, Dennis hasn't really done too much outside the interception, but he's a bot player, so that's all good to go. 3 tackles on the day for Gum Arabic, along with Maddox Lee. And Nick Martinez with 3 tackles and Big Hits with 3 tackles. So a lot of user players on that Orlando Tech defense. Looking forward to see how they get it done next season. You know what I'm saying? And going into the team stats, 33 for 28 total play-wise. Orlando Tech's been handling them on defense. Only 40 yards, actually 39 yards allowed there by allowed by Orlando Tech. Forced 123 yards. They could use a little bit more, get Evan Hunt a little bit more involved in the passing game. And outside of that, they split turnovers. So we'll go ahead and click back into the ball game really quick. Orlando Tech going to have to send it to Redridge. They currently hold a 7-0 lead is the Wildcats. But that defense is playing pretty stout so far. You love to see it. Back on the gameplay right here. Down to the 15-yard line goes the kickoff. And he's going to take around a 15-yard return to the 30. I can do a little math when I want to, man. I'm trying to tell you. The brain still works. 1st and 10 here for Redridge. Hand off right side, and Thorpe is not going to get around that defender. He was ready for it. A gain of 2 on the play. Hand off Thorpe, taking that one left side. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up. Hand off Thorpe again, and he's not quite getting the 1st down there on the 3rd down. And Redridge is going to have to send it away to OTech. Let's see how they handle this one. OTech looking for some more points on the board. Close this season out with the bang. It's going to be number 10, Randall Hawkins on the return, taking it past the 35-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10. During the offseason, I'm surely going to be making some more, I'm going to be making some more jerseys anyway because we got a new team. But I'm going to have a new set of jersey lines here for all the CSFA teams. And if I have enough time, I'll do the USFA teams. But I love having more jersey sets here for the, for the collegiate team so we can switch it up, have different looks. And that's why we made the league, man, so we can see some different things, It's going to be 3rd and 14 here. They tried to run play on those tries, didn't work out for them. And they're going to keep the pass game moving here. Will they get Evan Hunt involved? Tipped up in the air and incomplete. No one in the area to recover that one. And it's going to be 4th and 14 here for OTech. They're going to have to send it back. But right now, their defense has been playing lights out, so they really can't be complaining too much. Just got to make sure they get the offense moving There's going to be a lot of things that they're going to try to do as Otech moves into their second full season. Otech is going to be back on defense. Redridge looking to tie the ball game up if they can. Two running backs set out the shotgun, passing this right side. It's going to be caught by Tinsley, I believe, and not quite getting the first down, but a solid gain of 9 3/4, if you will. 5 for 16 on the day for Jimmy Conzelman. Handoff, and he's not getting the first down. It's Thorpe. Whittington once again in the backfield, going to be 3rd and 2.
Red 23.
Man, hit as he throws, caught by Casper, but cannot turn upfield. There goes Gum Arabic with the speed. I've seen how he's been doing his updates. He's been focusing mostly in that speed column. Can be a detriment and can be an asset, but it's mostly because he doesn't really have too much else available within their, what's the word I'm looking for, within his build. So kind of shoot for the stars and kind of get that, what's the word I'm looking for, the gain as he grows, if you will, as he expands on his game. The fumble there is going to be picked up by Adderley, and Redridge is now given a chance to get some points here with that turnover. Ashton Boone could not hang on to the ball. It's raining pretty hard, as you can see. It's going to be a handoff here up the middle, but Thorpe gets stuffed again. There goes Big Hits with the big hit. 2nd and 10 coming up here. Redridge looking for the score. The field goal from here will be around 50 yards or so, but Thorpe is going to change that here with that play if they decide to go for it. I believe they should if they can. It's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. 18 for 37 on the day for Jim Thorpe. Handoff, and they're going to go backwards again. There goes that man, Gum Arabic. Sometimes those plays work, but that speed could be a little bit too crazy if you can't get to the ball carrier and you're not aware of the play. He was aware of the play that time, and it worked out in their favor. And thanks to them, they stopped them to no points. Good job there from Otech keeping them scoreless. And they got another 14 minutes left in this ball game to do something. Otech looking for some more points. Dynamite passing this one. Right side is going to be Evan Hunt with another catch on the day. A gain of 9 on the play. Right now sitting at 25% completion percentage, trying to move that up. But they're going to pitch out the pistol. And Boone's not getting that first down. Good job from Morris on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Been discussing a few things with the admin as we move forward with the league. Can't wait to see what we do. Morris once again with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 3. But we do have a lot of things cooking. Trust and believe me. It's going to be Wilson taking this one left side, cutting it back to the right before getting chopped down at the 27-yard line. Here comes Redridge once again on offense. 12 and a half minutes left in this ball game to attempt to tie the ball game. Hand off to Thorpe, and those inside runs just not have been working to their favor. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming up.
Black 21. Black.
Passing out. Going to be throwing across the middle of the field and deflected. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 9 coming up. Making a handoff, pressure in his face, and no dice on the play. Is going to be 4th and 9. There goes Redridge with this, with the inability to move the ball down the field. It's going to be 4th and 9 coming up. Chandler sending this one away. Going to be Hawkins on the return once again. A lot of blocks ahead of him, getting them to close to midfield. No Tech has another good chance to get some points here. They could get Evan Hunt and the gang involved in the offense. Things could happen in regards to the good things. You know what I'm saying? Passing the left side and a complete. Redridge once again in the position to make the deflection. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Red 23.
Off Boone, and the juke move is not going to get him where he wanted to be. Kind of juked a little too early there, but it's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up. Right, passing this one right side and incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 9 coming up here. Let's see how they get this job done with this punt. Nick kicks, chance to pin. And it's going to be pretty close here. And it's going to roll slowly into the end zone for the touchback. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
Blue 7 tonight.
And off Thorpe, and he's going to get maybe 2 on the play. Set up 2nd and 8, 4th quarter coming closer with each play.
Green 17, green tonight.
Thorpe taking that one left side. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Black 41, black 41.
That's going to close out this 3rd quarter here. O-Tech has the lead. Not quite the score they thought they could put on them, but they do have the lead nonetheless. They can't be too mad at that. As long as their defense keeps holding up, they have a chance to get this victory. First down here given up there by the O-Tech defense. A rarity up to this point. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30. And off left side, no dice there. A gain of maybe 1, and that's it. 2nd and 9.
Blue 33, blue tonight.
Councilman passing it again. Right side, out of bounds. No one's getting to that one. It's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up. Councilman pitching the right side. Caught by Carmichael, but not enough for the first. So Tech once again gets a stop. No Tech is going to get that offense back onto the field. So far, so good by the Wildcats defensively. Can't be too mad at the result. After giving up around 30 points last time they're on the field, this is a breath of fresh air, if I do say so myself. 1st and 10 here for O-Tech. Looking for their 2nd victory. 8 minutes and 15 seconds away from it. Quick pitch right side, and look like the running back could not locate the ball. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Denzel did all he could on that play. There was a lot of pressure in his face. It's going to be Dynamite passing it again. Comeback route over the head of what I believe was Evan Hunt. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Red 10, hike.
Pitching the left side, wide open Presley. A spin move, 1st down to midfield. And Braylon Presley with another big catch there and another big spin move. He's been getting a little tricky with that. SSX tricky. It's going to be Dynamite passing it again, middle field and incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here.
Red 10, go.
And off again. It's going to be Boone with the carry, but smacked right at the line of scrimmage. Morris once again on the play. 3rd and 10 coming up here. Probably going to need to move the ball up the field in regards to the pass, and they're going to do just that. But the pressure is going to force that incompletion, and luckily for them, O-Tech got stopped, because if that running back was able to catch that in stride, he'd probably still be running right now. But it's going to be another stop here from Redridge. Nick Kick's going to send this one to the right side, and it's barely outside of the 20-yard line, down to the 21. So here comes Redridge once again back on the field. Going for the jumbo set, plenty of time left. Councilman looking right side, caught by Hudson, gain of around 4. 2nd and 6.
Black 41.
Taking the handoff, standing in the pocket, but not quite getting the job done. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up here. O-Tech looking for another stop.
Black 8, hike.
Handoff Thorpe, and he's not getting the job done there. That's a gain of 1, but they needed 6. That's going to be a 3rd down stop there by O-Tech, keeping the ball on O-Tech's side, giving them another chance for some points. Randall Hawkins running that one down. He's going to be taking that past midfield. Yes, indeedy, to the 48-yard line, keeping the chains moving. Let's see if O-Tech has the ability to do something here. Dynamite passing this one, middle of the field, caught by Dreams Nelson. I believe that's his first catch of the day. Setting up 2nd and 5.
Green 33,
Dynamite passing it again, looking left side, incomplete. Once again, had a lot of green ahead of him if he was able to make that catch. It's going to be third down coming up. Gibbs is not going to get the job done. There goes Dick Butkus on the stop. 4th and 7, 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in this fourth quarter. At the current moment, O-Tech looks like they have the victory in their hands, but they can't slack because they're still within one position of tying this ball game up. Redridge taking the field. It's going to be up to Konzelman and the gang to get something cooking. Right now, the run game hasn't been as effective as they'd like to, but they go for it, and they only get 2 yards on the play, set up 2nd and 8. And off Thorpe, and chopped down is going to be down to the 20, and that's going to be a loss of around 1 or so. Nick Martinez on the tackle, number 5 on the day, set up 3rd and 10. Councilman passing it again, looking left side, and it's going to be Tinsley making the catch, but once again, not getting past that first tackler. It's going to stop him short, and they're going to have to punt the ball away. It's going to be Randall Hawkins once again. Nice blocking. He's going to get to around the 43-yard line or so. It's going to set up 1st and 10. Pitch, and there's going to be no dice there. Chamberlain on the sack, and they push him right out of Redridge territory with that one. It looks like Redridge has a chance to get the stop. It's going to be Dynamite passing that one away. No one home. It's going to be 3rd and 19 coming up. Five wide out set here for O-Tech, looking for the conversion. Nice completion. Protection there for a little bit, but Mean Joe Green is going to get the sack right there. 4th and 26, and they're going to have to get this ball back to Redridge. Calling their first timeout is the Reapers there. It's going to be down to the 21-yard line, the 19, and they're going to move it to the 21. So I called the yardage before they actually made it, but hey, we're going to keep it moving. Redridge probably has 1 or 2 more chances on offense in order to tie this ball game up. Not the most excitement there, but O-Tech is going to take the win however they can get it, I'm sure. It's going to be 2nd and 10 after that pass play. Pass left side is going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10. The best thing about the offseason, you have a lot of time to build up your points and prepare yourselves to actually put them on for next season, you know? The more points that you can accumulate within a span of however weeks we have before season 1 to season 3, off season to the next season, the better it is for you to do better when it is game time. So Councilman with another pitch, and that's going to be no good there. O-Tech is going to get the stop they need, and I think with 1 more first down, that's going to go ahead and close this book. For O-Tech here for their first official season is going to be Boone with a nice carry inside the 15 down to the 14. 1 minute 37 seconds. Redridge calls their second to last timeout. It's going to be a quick handoff, but Boone's going to get hit in the backfield again. Dick Butkus once again with the tackle. 3rd and 6. And O-Tech is going to let the clock run after this play, I'm sure. Handoff Boone. He's not going to quite get the first down, but it's going to be offside, so it's going to be 3rd and inches. And here comes 3rd and 1. 1 more first down for them will close the deal. They're going to give it to him on the return back and not going to get it done. Dick Butkus does prevent them from scoring or getting the first down, but they actually do have a chance to score here with this field goal. They're going to let the clock run. All of those precious play clock seconds there on your right side, 20 seconds on that, and they usually kick it around like 5 seconds or so. But if they can knock this through as a 2-possession game, it's going to be Nick Hicks. Straight enough, bounces in, and it's good. He double doinked it in. I don't know how he did it, but that's going to be the exclamation point on this victory here. Redridge doesn't have enough juice here to get any points, I'm pretty sure, in the next 48 seconds. And that's going to be the end of this one here after Hudson takes this one up the right side, and to see if Redridge can get a few big plays here to close this one out. But solid job overall by Maddie and the gang, sticking into the fold and getting their victories how they can. They only won 2 games up to this point, but there's still plenty of more games to be played in the USFA and in the CSFA. We're not going to stop just because OTEC didn't get enough wins. We got to keep the grind. We got to see how they do with each season. You got to see how you progress. You got to get your GPA up. You got to do a whole bunch of stuff. So good job there from OTEC. Still got plenty of game left, and that's going to be intercepted by big hits down the sideline, and that's going to be that exclamation mark that they are looking for. The defense closes this one out. They played spectacular all game long, and that's going to close this one up, and it's going to close this season up here for OTEC as we round up into our final 2 games of the regular season. Once again, we got the number 3 and number 2 seed coming up, and we also have the number 1 and number 4 seed coming up. We're going to go ahead and get ready for the ladder here. It's going to be East Augusta and OC State taking the field next. As we check these statistics really quick, not the greatest game here for Denzel Dynamite, but he does end the day with the touchdown. Add some more stats to that stat column, homie. And check into the stats here. Boone with 26 for 49 on the day. Braylon Presley with 2 for 43. Nelson had 1 for 5. And Darby had that touchdown as well. We'll check about that in a bit. Big hits with a big game. 3 tackles for loss, an interception, 8 tackles. Gum Arabic with 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Maddox Lee with 5 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 deflected pass. Nick Martinez with 5. So real good job from all of those user players there. Pretty even all across the board for both teams in regards to total plays, 61 to 60. But Orlando Tech had the yard advantage by around 50 yards, close to it. And go ahead, a couple turnovers by both teams. And looks like Redridge had the advantage in regards to sacks. Going into the OTEC statistics, get all of our user players some shine. Ashton Boone, we already talked about him along with DD. We got Braylon Presley, 2 for 43. Evan Hunt, not the greatest game that we've had all season long, 2 for 13 on the day. But had a few targets there, just couldn't get job done like he wanted to. But it'd be like that sometimes as a tight end. I know this because I have a tight end myself. It's going to be 1 for 42 on the day for Nathaniel Darby. He had that touchdown there. Good job from him. Ashton Boone, 1 for 1 on the day. And Dreams Nelson had that 1 for 5 earlier. Katie Bray had 5 targets, 2 drops. And the rest of them weren't catchable from my personal knowledge of the game. And let's go ahead and check into this. Big Hits led the way with 8 tackles. Gum Arabic with 6. Nick Martinez with 5, along with Maddox Lee. We got Nightmare Nelson with 4 tackles. Checking through the rest of the list here. See if I got anyone else. Malachi Duncan with 1 tackle as well. And I believe Randall Hawkins was just the main return guy. He really didn't get on the field like that. On the box score like that. We'll check into the returns here. He did 12 returns for 91 yards, so average of almost 8 yards a return. And Katie Bray had 1 for 16 on the day. Only had 1 kick return because he only had the one that started the half with, So outside of that, Nick kicks 1 for 4 on the day. Had his 1 chance for extra point. He knocked it through and average of 25.3. Got to actually check the statistics because I actually learned that it's accurate within the stats, within the stat sheet, but on the game it's kind of wonky here. So yeah, don't worry about that. I did not know that until I recently checked the kicking stats. It actually does work out. So outside of that, we'll go ahead and wrap game number 2 up. We'll go ahead and move into our second to last game. Like we said, it will be number 1 versus number 4. East Augusta will be hosting Orange County State in what should be a very, very good matchup here. We'll see it next week. We'll see it this week as well. So make sure you stop by, show some love to us. And we'll go ahead and set up for game number 3 of week number 12. We'll go ahead and see you then.